and welcome to What the Football once again. It's now time for the group stages to be done and the knockout stages to begin starting tomorrow. But to discuss all that, we've got Nick Hill, who's finally joining us in the studio live.
Thank you for having me.
Studio audience. And we've got Chaitanya as always. We've got Chinoy joining us on Google Hangout, possibly Ishan in the dark coming later if his electricity is indeed back. So, guys, before we get onto the show, first for you guys, actually, I've got something. Do check out this little package we've put together on some of the stuff going down in Brazil and why you should get yourself down there.
Don't you feel at home where you can just kick off your shoes and relax? Well, Brazil gives you that feeling. While England is home to the sport itself, Brazil feels more at home with football. Sport brims in every bit of their souls. There is the energy, the love, the fun, the music, the dance, the celebration, the people, the passion, and of course, all the action and cheer. It is a religion here. Though the protest did dampen the spirit of the World Cup itself a tad bit, the country is not protesting against the sport as such, but the government for overspending on stadiums. And yet, countrywide protests haven't killed the spirit of football fans here. Fans from all over the world are welcome here. Brazilians are happy to have you on board. While the language could be a bit of a barrier for some of us, it wouldn't matter once you shake off your inhibitions and join the party. Step in and move to a bit of samba, and you have won them over completely.
Right then, if you want to be down there in the action, doing some samba and other things, get down onto our website, that's indiapostlive.com, and play our contest to win a trip to Brazil, because that's what you really should be doing, because it's an awesome place to be. Right then, let's get to the news and stuff of the day. And we'll start with, and I promise we won't do too much of this, we'll try, Luis Suarez.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say it about the other thing, and
yes.
but that's not the case. Well, the Luis Suarez ban is out, and the reactions pouring from all corners. Chiellini, the bite victim, the third or the fourth one, has come out and said very, very gentlemanly that the ban has been too excessive on Luis Suarez and they should actually bring it down.
Really?
And Diego Maradona, being Diego Maradona, loves the World Cup, has to say all kinds of nonsense during the World Cup, comes up for an interview on an Argentine television show with a t-shirt in support for Luis Suarez which says, "Little Luis, we are with you." Apparently he thinks it's an injustice, and according to him, no one was dead on the pitch, well, so that bite doesn't stand.
He did play tribute to Maradona, which is why he likes it. He did his own little hand of God business there in the negative fashion against Ghana.
But then don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Oh, hey! I knew we had one more in us.
One more, come on, last stretch, bring it.
Right then, I'm going to let you talk about the next thing because I know you're very excited about it.
If you're a Manchester United fan, do not look at him, go to our club website, go to anywhere where you see that crest.
Right? Should we just
again, petty, doesn't want to hear it, but Manchester United have started the revolution, have started the Louis van Gaal's revolution with 2 signings in 24 hours, costing a total of 62 million, and the likes of Luke Shaw, who is now the highest paid footballer, teenage footballer in world football, and also commands the highest fee for a teenager. And along with him, another baby face in the form of 24-year-old Ander Herrera, whose much procrasted saga, which took David Moyes to the Axis, finally arrived to Old Trafford. More signings in. This is a total of 62 million. United do have rumored sources of 200 millions and upwards, so I expect a lot of players to come in.
And that's enough of your bragging about your money. Enough.
Again, jealous much?
Enough.
Grapes are sour.
Not jealous.
Wenger is the best scout in Manchester. I don't know what to say.
And I don't mean to bring you into this, but
We know what you're going for.
I was just saying, you guys get very excited about some arbitrary stats. Actually, yours is cooler because you got rid of Luis and received a hefty sum, and you've just paid a lot of money for a kid.
A kid who will go on to be one of the best left backs in the country and will serve us for 12 years.
I honestly think that if you feel that you have such deep pockets, beers are on you after the show.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly.
If I get
You want to be like your club, be like
Be
your
like
club.
your club.
I'm going to be like my club. I'm just surprised you won't be able to go past the 4th pint. Pre-season burn!
Well, at least I'll be having mine in a cup this year. Boom! How about that?
Is it a Mickey Mouse Cup?
Oh
You
my
know,
God. It's times like these.
I didn't
when we're not
realize
being
I
on
was
the
going to
show.
go to the caller as well, but he's also a United fan. What to do? Shall we move back to the World Cup quickly and swiftly then? To the action from last night, which was USA Germany. Those two teams have gone through. Good to them. 1-0. Not the team that we thought would go through USA. We thought they might actually falter right at the end, especially coming up against the Germans in the other match.
And I guess we got our prediction spot on right when we were discussing group last night that if these kind of things happened during both of those games, it was a very heavy chance that USA would go through. And they did give a good fight to the Germans, but Germans being Germans, paved through it with efficiency.
What could Klinsmann have done more to get more of a result, or was he quite happy with?
I honestly don't think it was the worst result for him, because if you see the way Klinsmann even spoke in his press conference, he honestly assumed that Portugal were going to beat Ghana. I mean, it was a little scary for Portugal when Ghana equalized and then had that fantastic chance, which was squandered. But if you look at it, Klinsmann always said that Portugal were the guys who were going to beat Ghana, and that they just had to make sure that they get a draw, which was what Klinsmann was playing for to start with, or a 1-goal loss.
So mission successful.
Exactly. He knew he was never going to finish top of the group.
Happy days. Moving on to the next game, Portugal-Ghana as well. Actually, we'll talk about all of these at the same time. Ronaldo, we mentioned this could be arguably his last World Cup if he's selected next time or not. He's out. He's gone.
Yeah, and again, sad for the footballing world to lose someone like Cristiano Ronaldo in the cup, because we've all been beating and banging our drums about the fact that great club players need to be great country players. Sadly, we won't be seeing Ronaldo joins the list of Ibrahimovic and all these players who never even featured, and he's never gone past it to actually show his glimpses. We saw nothing of Ronaldo in the World Cup.
You could actually say we've actually seen more and have more World Cup news to talk about on Gyan on the other side of the pitch.
And a very, very good servant for the Ghanaian national team. Was all on his own last night and did not fail to disappoint. Was everywhere, action-packed performance.
We should have brought him back.
Yeah, I was saying that could have been his lucky omen, and Ghana would have actually
But then it would have been Rooney and him. I think we had on that thing.
That.
Losers in the back.
Yeah, but on that side you have Luis Suarez looking at dark meat.
Oh yeah, and it's an Italian also. A good spot, man. And look, the teeth are bearing and everything. Thank you, Luis Suarez. He's so awesome.
The gifs that keep on giving.
The gifs that keep Fantastic, man. Algeria, Russia also. Good on Algeria, man. They powered through it, and Russia gave them a
very proud achievement for the African nation, and they kind of proved their mettle. Although that match was boring, but that 4-2 win that they had over South Korea actually showed that they're here to qualify. They're not here to fill up the numbers in the group, and they've taken advantage of a relatively weak group in Argentina and Iran. Aside from Argentina, you had Iran, Bosnia, and Algeria. They were all up for the taking. So was Algeria themselves. But they proved themselves well on the
They
turf.
do play possession very well. I have to admit, they hold the ball
They're
up well.
quick. They're so fast across that pitch. I honestly think that the Algerians are probably faster than even the Argentinians.
Yeah.
And that striker Slimani is making all the right noises with Algeria.
Has been great. And again came through.
Again, scored when it mattered the most. Even scored yesterday when it mattered the most. So I think it's perfect for Algeria heading into a tournament to have a firing striker with them.
So he's definitely the man to watch. If they were to lose him, how much would that jeopardize their chances?
Well, considering they're already in jeopardy with Majid Bouguera and his featuring in the game last night, it would be quite a blow if they lose him. Don't think they should though. He's fit and he's ready to, and he's been in hot form. So no worries there for Algeria. But again, this is way beyond what they expected. So anything right now, again, it's Pennyworth, Butterfingers at her best. So anyway, right now is if I was the Algerian coach right now, I wouldn't have a problem at all.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. Korea and Belgium, on the other hand, Belgium looked solid throughout, but they couldn't finish to save their lives.
It just seems to be that Belgium don't have a striking outlet in this World Cup, whether it be Lukaku, Oregu. I still have my doubts because he has done.
It was a thunderous shot that led to the Vertonghen's goal.
It was, but it just doesn't seem like they have the sort of striking power to finish the chances that they create. because they create some fantastic chances.
I think Mertens was just on fire. I think he's had a great cup
He
so
has.
far.
But again, we did see his wasteful side with him not putting opportunities to bed. And I think as the group progresses, they're going to miss Christian Benteke a lot, because for
Yes.
someone who's that consistent for his club and has been for the Belgium's qualifying and throughout the group stages, I think a lot has been thrust on Romelu Lukaku at the age of 19
Yeah.
to spearhead the golden generation of Belgium into the World Cup finals. I think that's
It's
a lot to ask.
Absolutely.
It's a lot to ask.
I personally think that this is not the World Cup you should be looking at the Belgium.
Yeah.
You're probably looking at them for the next one.
They're all going to be peaking by then.
Yeah,
They
because
should
they're
be.
very overhyped. The hype around the Belgian team is quite a lot. So you actually see them coming to their peak and actually fruition to their talent in 2018.
It almost feels like you're looking at a very young Arsenal team before other teams sort of steal their talent.
Hold on. So sneaky, right? Defensively, though, they're all mature,
Yeah.
experienced, and proven defenders.
I think it was a good idea to give company
Considering
the rest.
they're done, yeah, spot on. They got adequate cover for Vermaelen also with a niggle.
Correct.
Defensively, they were fine because down to 10 men. They were looking good. With Januzaj on the pitch, they were looking really, really
were.
good. I'll give the young kid that. It could have been. I don't think it's actually fair for us to judge based on this performance, actually.
I think
their
there's a
attacking
lot
prowess.
more from Januzaj that we'll see from the World Cup, and I hope Mark Wilmore has that kind of trust, because we've seen him at Manchester United actually being that confident on the ball that he can handle this stage. One man who, in fact, I was very pleasantly surprised was Marouane Fellaini, who has superseded his Belgian friends' expectation, his mom's expectation, his girlfriend's expectation at
His
the
mop
World Cup.
buckets
His
expectations.
mop buckets he's just surpassing expectations left, right, and center. Again, a very good presence performance. Like, he's there, you can see him, you can spot him, he will do things around. Again, he's proving everyone wrong that he's lost it.
Oh, happy days. Good to see a player return to form, especially for you United fans and Belgium, of course. Right here at the end of all things group-wise, we bring us to the knockout stages. And this is what it's going to look like. That's our completed table looking good there. My favorite lineup clash out of this is Belgium-USA for sure. But we were running through, we can talk a lot more about the different combinations, but one thing that I would really like to see happen in the final is Uruguay-Argentina, which is an actual possibility this time. Would be a repeat of the first ever World Cup. So that would be pretty cool.
Again, all depends on whether Luis Suarez, how much does the Luis Suarez factor come in through with the...
Well, Edinson
Argentina
could
game.
step up to the plate. Who knows there?
For everyone.
However, and I wanted to bring a point that we were talking about earlier, is that Portugal are happy because Ronaldo are actually happy because they're not. Well, let me just rephrase this properly. He didn't cry. He didn't cry. Is where I was trying to find a long-winded wine. Forget it. He didn't cry.
Yeah, that was strange, because you expect players who have that sort of passion for the game to eventually break down, but he didn't look like he had the
Always
passion.
cries.
Balotelli, for that matter, didn't cry, and he's another massive crybaby.
What do you want? Say it.
I am just
Say it.
listening to the conversation. I am very...
Anyway, to cut him off before he says something obviously that's going to be mean, take a look at what the Portugal fans were doing after that game. They were also in not bad spirits, I'd say. German fans, rather. Yeah. Happy days. That's just action all around from Brazil, looking good. Vibe seems cool there. That's the Germans, guys. Sorry, I said Portugal. They don't have any reason to be happy. I had that a little confused. Twitter. We want you to send in who you think what your best goal is, because we'd love to know. We can't show you the clips because we're poor and we don't have the rights, but it's cool. We'd love to hear what you think about the best goal of the group stages so far. Do tweet in at India Post Live. Use the hashtag WTFootball, and we'll have a discussion about all of that. What the fact for today, Chaitanya?
Well, considering they can't get out of the group stages, forgive my wordplay to call them the groupies, because ever since Russia took entry in the 1930 World Cup as Soviet Union, they haven't gone out of the group stages ever since. So Fabio Capello is earning £6.6 million a year off the Russian Federation. I hope he has a very good excuse lined up as to why it did not happen again.
Hey, it's as we make this what the fact point, actually, that you said since they became the Soviet Union, ever since Germany became Germany and after the
After the East and West Germany.
they actually haven't won anything either in the World Cup. They actually haven't won any of their World Cup finals since they've been Germany. Not, they've won it all as West Germany. They've been in the finals as Germany, but they haven't won as Germany.
That's quite that's
I
quite
did. It just stuck out. I was on the website and it just stuck out.
Well, I think teams should go back to their old names then.
Well, happy days. Moving on to the Golden Boot. That is, of course, who's scored the most. I can't get my words out my mouth. And there we have it. On 4, we've got Muller, Neymar, Messi, and on 3, we've got Robin Rodriguez. Do you want to take that over?
Yeah, so it's Robin, Rodriguez, Benzema, Van Persie, and Switzerland with that Shaqiri hat trick, all squaring up at 3. Again, still tight right now with almost all of these teams qualifying. You might just see that condensed down into Messi and Neymar.
Who's your pick, Nikhil? What about Muller?
I was actually going to say either you're looking at Muller or Van Persie and Robben. I mean, or even Benzema. These are the teams that are really attacking. I'm sorry, but
I think they're going to end up splitting the goals.
Brazil and Argentina are both sort of being carried on these players' back.
Yeah.
If teams get smart and decide to defensively, put men on them, where the goals going to come from?
Yeah,
he actually makes
true.
a valid point because if we see through that graphic, and I think you'll find that also, Aditya, all of these teams are being run. All of these players on this chart are outlets, except for Messi and Neymar, who are actually in charge of making things happen. James Rodriguez put aside, he's just a wonderful talent.
Yeah,
but aside from that, Benzema, Robin, Van Persie, Shaqiri, Muller, all operating on efficient supply systems in the team, which actually augurs well for their scoring records and for their team's progression. So
true sight. Most likely though to break records. Any chances of that happening?
Miroslav Klose is most likely to break records.
Yes.
but I don't see anybody.
Well, as we did mention in our What the Fact,
it was 13, right?
13 by Just Fontaine in the 1954 World Cup, and you could see someone like a Van Persie or Muller if they go on a big scoring game again to actually start setting the pace.
But where do you see the big scoring game coming in now?
Yeah.
That's the problem. The Just Fontaine goals, he scored the majority of his before the knockout.
Before the knockouts. But then I think at that time, and again I'm being very forward, and since you asked only for 10 seconds, I think all of these players represent teams who are going to skim through the milk and start, constituting the nucleus of this World Cup.
Number 10. Benzema is what? 9.
Yeah, Benzema's.
Oh, cool.
Benzema's number 10,
13
number 9.
and okay.
So Giroud's number 10.
Giroud's number 9.
Giroud's got number 9.
Oh, okay. So then
Benzema's another number 10.
10.
Shaqiri is 23, Robin Van Persie is 9,
and
Arjen Robben
Muller's
is 11,
13.
Muller's 13.
So happy days. The number 10 seem to be the clear favourites there, with Muller added in as well.
Surprisingly, all of them playing at number 10 roles during the tournament. So
Indeed.
there we go.
Right then. Now on to a little bit of fun to finish our show off, and especially because we've got Nikhil here in the studio, we have to do something cool.
Have you ever seen any happiness from an Arsenal person seeing
a Chelsea
someone
fan?
in a Chelsea shirt?
It's the away strip, so the blue is not so intense, so it's not distracting me so much. It's cool. It's all good. Right.
I feels like I need to bite him.
And I like that note that you make, because that's a good point to start off. We're going to give you a little a layup to start off with.
Right.
We're going to throw you some alter egos here, mostly superheroes, starting with who you think this is. It's Hannibal Lecter, obviously. Who could that possibly be, Nikhil?
Is he that guy from Uruguay? The guy with the buck
No,
teeth?
he's wrong.
Close.
No, he's wrong.
He's wrong.
Anthony Hopkins.
And Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh,
in
yes.
the TV show.
Yes.
In the TV show. Yes,
Correct.
yes,
In the
yes,
TV
yes,
show.
yes. And some random guy in the
Yeah, and Hannibal Rising. Yeah. No, but this is Suarez, of course.
Luis
Oh,
Suarez
oh.
it is. There we go. There's
Oh,
the
look,
answer.
he's wearing
Luis
the mask.
Suarez. Yes,
Oh, I
indeed.
think he bought it off the new FIFA. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I don't think he bought it. I think he was forced to wear it.
I love that. This guy, FIFA, if you're listening, Chaitanya has got a great suggestion for the EA catalog.
Again, we love FIFA too much to brainwire ourselves, and I think you should have an EAFC gift shop item with the Suarez muzzle and actually get him at a certain level, at level 29 maybe, because you get them cheap.
And
Because he's going to eat through them, and the celebration would just be removing the
and you have to pay 80,000 credits to get it.
Done.
I reckon you guys should probably do one segment of the show tomorrow. Just print out these masks, poke little holes, and just wear them and just pretend you can't
And
speak.
I think he'll start every season with a 10-game ban. Lord knows what he's up to during the off season. So
Maybe he's just not an early. He doesn't like the mornings or doesn't,
Doesn't
like an early
like the
start.
start of
Fair
the
enough.
season.
Let's go to the next one. Now we're
Alright.
not going to give you too much help here. Some are easier than others. Let's go to the next one. It is Gandalf the Grey. Who could this be?
Let me think. You shall not pass, Ochoa or Keylor Navas.
And the answer is
Ochoa!
Ochoa. You shall not pass.
Yeah, I saw
Spot
the
on.
For the clean-shaven man, that is a lot of beard, man, in 2 days.
Yeah, man. Gandalf the Grey went from white in like 2 hours into like 2 lifetimes, but it was actually like 2 days or something in the Lord of the Rings world. So
Well, he went from grey to white.
grey to
like,
white,
instantly.
exactly.
And then again, he is Mexican, so they have werewolves.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Chupacabras.
Indeedy. On to the next one. It's the Man of Steel, Superman. Who could this be?
Why don't you just have a giant R in the middle of his chest?
I think he's nailed it on the spot. The answer is, of course, Robin Van Persie for that awesome thing. Ronaldo will be pissed off because this was his previous. Superman would have been usually what you called him.
Although, going back to a replays, he actually jumps after he's headed the ball.
That is true.
So he didn't really fly to head the
Didn't
ball.
really fly to hit the ball. That's
He
a,
jumped afterwards.
that's a really, really, really good point.
And
I
on that
didn't
note,
catch
we
it.
end the show.
No. Don't end it. Don't end it. I'm watching you guys. Don't end it.
He did not. Oh my God.
That's yeah.
He's flying
totally.
he's flying for the money.
Where was the need to he's getting a
He did not fly enough for the Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger to actually do it on his vacation on a beach. Google that.
Now who's bringing clubs into it? Right.
Jumped in now.
Moving swiftly along to Batman's not arch rival, but otherwise counterpart, Batman. I said Superman first. This is Batman. Who could Batman be?
I have all the answers, so I can't help you. I'm sorry. You're on your own here.
Messi.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
But why?
Because
he's messy.
Because
He's messy.
and plus he has the millions to build his own little toys and inventions.
sure.
Hey, that's another good one.
Sure.
And
it is
nobody,
messy as he
and
gets
in
it
all
right.
honesty, you don't see those many paparazzi photos of Messi. Where does he go at night? What is he doing?
This man's onto
I
something.
am Messi.
Sounds like a good.
Yeah.
This sounds like a good comic
There
book
you are in
idea.
the rain.
Footballer at day, vigilante at night.
Suarez.
Bite
Man strikes again.
Bite man.
Suddenly you see Messi running to sit
No one
down.
asked for him, but Bite man strikes again. He just bit someone.
Oh, I love it.
Thank
Oh
you, Luis
my
Suarez. We don't love you, but we love what's going on, right?
Messi man having to stop him from eating all the cheese.
Right then, on to the next one. You mentioned a lot of money. Another superhero that has a lot of money is Iron Man. Who is Iron Man? It's not Tony Stark.
Yeah, I'm stumped on this one. I mean, it could be James Rodriguez.
I'll give you a clue. He has the Avengers around them, and one in particular.
Neymar.
Neymar. Correct. He is.
Yeah.
Neymar is the man who
Although
is.
he, like I did say,
I say
he would be
he's
more
Iron
Nick
Man.
Fury because he's sort of just orchestrating everything.
No, that's the thing, right?
Plus, I think he looks
rest
good
of the
with an
show-
eye patch.
The rest of the team is there, the Avengers and all.
You don't think he?
I would love to see someone play it with an eye patch.
No depth,
perception. Nice.
It would be
Nice.
amusing.
Would be amusing. Goalkeeper.
It's kind of like
goalkeeper with an eye
Chaitanya
patch.
playing without his glasses. Like,
Again,
where am I?
wasn't
No,
even in
trust
this
me.
exchange.
Glasses,
Why am I
glasses
getting
on or off. This guy on the pitch, he can get whatever glasses he wants or not having. No.
Again, see, I was not even. Moving on.
Moving swiftly along to the next one. The next one, Wolverine. Who's Wolverine?
Ooh.
This is a nice one. He celebrates much like that as well.
And he's
This
not
one-
as well built as Wolverine.
I was trying to think who's
more-
built like
more-
that.
no,
I was going to say
okay.
Balotelli because Balotelli just standing there with.
I will
his,
give you. That would be too much of an obvious one doing
Yeah.
the post. I'll give you a wee hint. The goals he scores aren't pretty, and neither is he.
That sounds like Ribery because
And a lot in
the
this
ugliest
movie,
man.
and a lot in this movie has to do with the country he hails from.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
No, he's not from there.
Japan?
He's not. He's Hugh Jackman's Australian, dude.
No, a lot in the movie has to do with the country.
Oh, that's right. In
Dr. Eric Lenscher's country.
Dr.
Oh,
Eric.
are you saying Thomas Muller?
Thomas Muller, nailed it.
German, Polish.
Solid.
There we go.
Let's get Thomas Muller there.
Yeah.
See?
That was the worst connection ever because he's Polish to start with.
Yeah.
I know he ran
He's
with that.
German.
No, but
What-
then
what
the
are you
movie
trying to get?
revolved around the
That's a
German-Polish
very different-
invasion.
Yeah, my thing was that he's
No,
not.
he's going with a
always
very
pretty.
dark. He's
I
going
don't
with
know
a
what he
much
does.
darker version where the reason Germans and Polish are connected is very dark.
Oh dear.
You did not get the answer from that hint. You got it from. Hey, come on, man.
Your bastard Schweinsteiger on the other side of the fence drawing it.
Yeah, exactly. See? Oh, now he makes sense of it, didn't he?
He had to make sense of it for me.
Moving swiftly
Moving
on yet
swiftly
again.
along yet again. The next one, and this is more. This could be a lot of players, but specifically in this World Cup, who's the Flash?
The only aerodynamic man of football, Arjen Robben.
And the answer is bing. There he is, Iron Robin.
For the
Look, see, he
sheer
has the
sake
same-
of aerodynamism, he's got partially bald.
But frankly
No,
speaking,
I
He
the
always
Flash-
had hair.
No, if you look at this photo, see, he's bald on top, but he's got his little
Yeah, yeah.
thunderbolts on the
If
side.
you- if you-
He's got the Homer Simpson thunderbolts.
All right, Iron Robin, if you are listening, I doubt you are, but if you are by some chance watching us here at India Post Live, we would love to see some lightning bolts on your head. And if you think you are the Flash, let us know. But we're basically asking you to get in touch. We'd love some celebrity interaction. Last but not least, Captain America. Kind of an obvious one.
Started off with an easy one, we'll end off with an easy one. Go on, finish this for us.
Clint Dempsey. Or you have your goalkeeper, Tim Howard.
Tim Howard, yeah.
That one's also tough because he does stop everything with the big glove and stuff.
True
But
say.
I would probably say Clint Dempsey.
Clint Dempsey, it is. All correct, Nikhil. Well done.
Do I win the trip to Brazil?
No.
Oh damn! I thought may as well throw that one in.
What can we
So
give
you want
him?
free
What
beers,
can we
a
give
trip
him?
to Brazil, all by sitting here for half an
the
hour. I
free
don't know what
beer
is this.
comes from you because you guys have the money.
You're Chelsea.
And,
you bought Torres for 50 million. You should
Yeah,
send out free
we're
beers
still
to the rest of the
recovering
world.
from that.
Either way, I'm reaping the benefits. Whatever they do, they're paying. So that's all good news for me. Guys.
After the 4th, we will call you in for yours.
Yes, indeed. And we'll work on a prize for Nikhil. And you guys can let us know what you think we should give Nikhil as a prize. Nothing too expensive, please. We're on a budget.
They can tweet.
They can tweet. Yes, you guys can tweet. Let us know at India Post Live. Use the hashtag WT
Oh, there are
Football
going to be so many
and
mean
hashtag
tweets.
What should Nikhil get? Why not? Let's throw that out there in the Twitter sphere.
There's going to be so many mean tweets.
What should Nikhil get? Fucking swift kick, mate. Right then, don't forget, guys, prize to Brazil, as we've mentioned, is still available, is still out there. Get yourself on the site, India Post Live, and do that. That's about all we've got about all the time we've got for the show tonight. We are going to be changing the time to 8:30 starting Monday, guys, so do keep an eye out for that, because obviously 8 o'clock rather, because we do want to watch these matches. 8:30 will be done. So you'll have plenty of time to watch your games, and so will we, and that'll be awesome. Until then, guys, thank you again for joining.
Thank you for having me.
As always, do come back. We'll do some more funny stuff.
Yeah.
About football. Obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Disappointed. Right then. That's the end of the show, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Do stay tuned. Tomorrow night, we're doing here back again. I didn't make sense. I'm just going to stop talking. Bye.